This is the Precalculus Fall 2016 ACP preview problem 2. This is an inverse function problem, and here you have inverse function notation. If f of x equals 8x cubed, which graph represents inverse function of x, this f to the negative 1 power thing, that's inverse function notation. So you have different ways you can do this. And the two best ways I look at doing this would involve somehow using the graphing calculator. One thing you can do is you can take this f of x equals 8x cubed and find the inverse of this function. Well, there's a four-step process where we change this f of x to y, so we discuss y equals 8x cubed, and then we switch positions of the x and the y, so we change this to x equals 8y cubed. And then if we solve this equation for y, divide by 8, so we have y cubed equals x over 8. And then if we take the cube root of both sides of this equation, we end up with y equals cube root of x over 8. And then if we graph this, we change this to f negative 1 of x equals cube root of x over 8. And then if we graph this equation here, see which graph best matches that. And so we're going to go to our graphing calculator right now, add graph, and let's go ahead and press Control. Let's see, I think it's going to be this one here. We got the cube root of, oops, syntax. Let's try that again. There we go. X over 8. And this is what we have. So it should be pretty apparent which of the equations is it. And it's going to be this one, answer choice A. Another way you could look at it is if you just graph this function here, 8x cubed, and know what the inverse function thing is. Let me go ahead and do that. If I go to tab, I'm going to go here and put 8x cubed and graph it. Well, here we have this one here. Cubic function, real skinny, starts from way down below, goes up. And if we're just going to graph this function to begin with, we're going to end up with answer choice C. Well, let's go ahead and look at this. I'm going to just kind of hand draw in answer choice, that thing I just graphed in the calculator. It'll be this. And so if we understand graphically what an inverse function looks like, this function reflects, these functions reflect about the line y equals x. So A is your only correct answer. Again, graphic calculator would be probably a way to really help you solve this more easily. Good luck. I want to go ahead and tell you about, I was going to quick go by here, but I want you to consider in your packet questions 2A and 2B. So again, using different types of functions. But look at those. Again, good luck, and thanks for viewing.